Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and I am here with day 23 of the best of 30 days of sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. And today's sketch is by Susan Stringfellow. It's sketch number 129 for Sketch Savvy's blog spot. And it has these two pictures, a 4x6 and a 4x4, and some layers with some tags. So there's just my little print out. And then I have these two really cool pictures of track marks, or, well, I guess that's what they are. They're treads in the sand, and they are stretching as far as the eye can see. And I have this stack of papers from a Project Life paper kit, and I don't remember what it was called. I took it out of the package a long time ago, and I have no idea. So I've got these 3 pieces of scrap paper that I want to get used up, or at least use quite a bit of. And then I also have these Crafter Square. They're like, they say like Discover and have some beachy themes. And then I have these other Crafter Square that have this travel, and I like the travel, except that color is not the same, but that Welcome to Paradise works well. And then I considered using this little black car from this Paper Studio collection. Even though these are not car treads, I thought having some kind of a vehicle might work for me. And then I have these 2 little tags here. I'm going to use some of the scrap papers, and I have a Dress My Craft tag maker. So I've got my papers, my embellishments, my pictures, and this awesome sketch. So let's see how this goes. So my goal here was to use as much of these 3 pieces of scrap paper as I could. That paper in the background that says love, it's created out of the word love. And I love that paper. And it's been trimmed down because I used a little piece of it. But I've used the other piece because it came with 2 in this collection of each paper. And I just can't bear to use it. So, plus it wasn't very fitting necessarily. I mean, while I thought these tracks in the sand were cool, I didn't necessarily love them because it meant that they were doing construction on the beach. So I'm trimming down this one picture to a 4x4. And I'm not losing a lot of the picture. I cut a hint of the sky out and just a smidge of the tracks. One of these is looking right, and one of these is looking left, and I really wanted them to be the right picture was looking right and the left picture is looking left, so I worked that out. And then I really love this camera paper, and I am not an orange kind of girl, although the last couple layouts I've created have had some orange in them, so you probably wouldn't believe me when I say that. But orange is not necessarily my go-to color. But I decided I love this paper, A, because it's got the camera, and B, I like both sides, so I can use the camera side for a bigger piece, and then this aqua with a little bit of teal in it for my picture mats. And so I cut those in a 4 1/4 by 4 1/4 and 6 1/4 by 4 1/4 so that I can mat my pictures with this. And then I just set those aside. Actually, I think I put the pictures down, and then I distress all 4 sides. And I will distress every stitch of paper except for the base page going down on this layout. Just FYI. I love that little Tim Holtz distresser, and I've put it to work. So I'm laying these pictures down here because I want to get an idea for how big I want this piece of paper to be. And looks like there are 2 layers of paper, 1 long strip, and then 2 tags, plus the matting for the pictures. And so I love this red. There's not any red in the background paper I picked, but I did think a pop of that red color would be really eye-catching, and I love the concept, and I love text print, and this cursive is great. So I thought I would add a little bit of that in there, not a lot. So I thought I'd do that long strip down the middle next to the tag in that red. And then the back side of that red is this aqua and teal or mint and teal kind of color. It's pretty much the same colors as the photo mats, except it's got like a grid pattern and not like a bunch of octagons, and not the polka dots. So this is where I am distressing all of the papers that I am going to put down, and then I try and figure out the best way to lay it out. So I'm going to create my tags with my Dress My Craft tag maker, and I do end up cutting part of that off because there's no point in wasting paper. The back of that paper is little calendar pages, and they're kind of neat. There is my Dress My Craft tag maker. I got that for Christmas this year, I think, and I've used it quite a bit because I'm not the best at making my own tags. I can never get the little pieces cut right. They're always wonky, and so I want another tag maker that makes the straight edge. That's gonna have to go on my next wish list. So I put all the papers down just dry without any adhesive to see what I like, and I have no issue covering some of the track on here. I definitely want all the papers to stick out so you can see it all. And I am specifically putting this little red piece here because it's cut funny and I need it to tuck underneath there. So I'm looking at this and I tuck in the little tags and I like it, but there's something not right. And I'm getting all the little pieces from where I did the distressing. They're all over my desk. So I'm looking at this and I just feel like something is not right and it needs a little flip. So I flip this one to have the red on this corner, and then I flip the other one to have the green as the long piece. And I really like this a whole lot better because that where the red is now is really covered. Like there's just a little peekaboo here and a little peekaboo here at the bottom. It's not in your face. I feel like it just flows better this way, even though the paper that is matted with the pictures is the same colors as that strip. I'm going to ink the picture mat so that it will not be a problem. So I get this down and I'm trying to remember where I had things. And, I should learn from my mistakes, but I don't. And so I am only putting it down with one little piece of adhesive for now, so I can move things around, and I do. And so I get it up here so I can kind of line it up a little bit better. I'm an eyeballer. I don't do a lot of measuring. I'm actually going to pull a ruler out here in a few minutes, which just doesn't happen very often. And so I get all that down, and then I'm going to put that long strip at the bottom, and then I'm going to get my T-ruler out so that it is pretty even with the piece that I put up at the top. And I end up cutting a part of that off because there's no point in wasting that little strip, and you can see it down there at the bottom left. So I get out my T-ruler and line this up a little bit better. And I am really excited for the way this looks. I love these colors. Like I said, orange is not my jam. I don't usually use a lot of it. It's not in my color wheel. But I do like this paper. So, and I still have quite a bit of this left, but it's not like it came in a collection. It was just a paper pack. I think I got it at Tuesday morning. So, the only thing that definitely goes with it is all the paper that is in the collection. So I am having to use my eye for color matching, which is not always my forte. So anyway, I distressed the rest of these tags. I had already distressed the sides, and I start to tuck it in here and realize in the sketch that the tag is coming out from the picture, not from behind this paper. So I want to go ahead and get the pictures down. And I am eyeballing based on what the sketch looks like, where I want my pictures to go. And so I get the first one down, and then they really aren't going to overlap very much at all, which is kind of the way it is in the sketch. My big 4x6 picture is up a little higher. Or maybe my papers are just a little bigger because I don't overlap as much on the bottom picture, overlapping on the top picture. And my little sketch just went flying because I was blowing all the little fuzzies off of my desk. So anyway, like I said, that travel word has that like aqua color in it, but it's a light, almost more of a teal. It does not work, and so I don't use that. But I really love the kind of tongue-in-cheek, kind of ironic commentary that says "Welcome to Paradise," where these big tire treads are. So I use that instead, and it has like a little rectangle next to the wood grain word phrase, and it's got some palm trees, and it's just a sky, and well, that goes with the picture, and it does not clash. Plus, it goes with that light blue triangle that's in the paper. So then I pull some more Crafter's Square embellishments off of this collection kit. And I pulled a couple of shells and a starfish and then a little blue phrase that just says Discover. And I'm going to lay that right there over the picture. And I do go in off camera and use my Nouveau Deluxe to add a little extra sticky. They're pretty sticky, but they're sitting... Most of them are, all of them actually, are sitting on top of a distressed edge. So I went ahead and added some extra Nouveau Deluxe adhesive. And I have this flare from Dotty About Flair, and I am trying to figure out what I want to do with it. It is the almost perfect fit for this camera paper. And so I really want to add it in to this layout. Now, when I do the final layout share, it is not there, but it is going on the final layout, and I think it's going to go in the bottom, pretty much where I have it laid down, I think right now. So I get these Paper Studio embellishments and enamel dots, guys. They're enamel dots, and I'm going to fill the tag holes with those because, you know, no naked tag holes. And then I'm going to share the sketch again. And of course I don't have the top part off of there. Sorry. Geez. It's a crazy day. And then I'm going to show some close-ups. I hope you all will go into the description box and click on that hashtag best of 30 days of sketches, because that is where the playlist is, and there are currently hundreds of people and videos, 362 and 46 different channels that are sharing their creations. So I hope you'll go there and watch some of those, take some time, and then maybe get inspired. So I hope you'll come back tomorrow for day 24. And I hope that you have a fantastic day. So see you really soon, and happy scrapping.